What's up, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews. Today's video is going to be a Blu-ray review of 1999's horror classic, The Blair Witch Project. This is released by Second Sight Films, and holy smokes, this is a pretty damn good release. It's got a 184-page book. It's got it's got Heather's little notebook in it, and it's got a couple art cards, but 3 different transfers of this film. So it's got like a theatrical, it's got a festival cut, and then it's got a theatrical cut from the 35 millimeter film. I mean, it's just really cool. And then not only that, it has a 2 hour, I think it's 2 hours and 20-minute documentary about Blair Witch Project. It's just simply incredible, man. So if you like these type of videos, hit the like and subscribe button. If you do, I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships, and thank you to my tier members. Guys, so at this time, 1999, I was a sophomore in high school. And yeah, I just remember this film taking like over the world, man. It was incredible. Just at least in high school around that time, it was more like word of mouth. And then also, this film is shot in Maryland. It takes place in Maryland. There's the forestry, and it felt like here in the Pacific Northwest, because we're very fortunate that we have so many beautiful forests. It's just awesome. So it just felt like this could have been in our neck of the woods, right in our backyard. So there's that little connection right there. But with this film, it felt so damn real, man. Like, just because again, how it was marketed, how like the shady like website for the film, it looked kind of real. I mean, it's just a different time period in 1999. It felt so authentic, so real, something that you shouldn't be talking about. And that's the Blair Witch Project. Seeing it with my friends, and all of us getting, excited to watch it. And then, I don't think there's so few things that are just has a great experience as watching films with your friends and everyone kind of like getting the same enjoyment of a film that you're watching. And yeah, honestly, I think that's the Blair Witch Project, at least from my memory back then. And so in regards to it now, I don't think that it's like the greatest found footage film. I don't think it's the greatest horror film, but I do think it's one of the greatest films that has ever been made for independent filmmakers, for the film industry, for marketing teams. I mean, it was a $60,000 budget, and it made over $100 million, which is insane. If I remember right, it was the second highest grossing film next to Phantom Menace, Star Wars Phantom Menace. And so, yeah, this film just took over the world, man. And it was like lightning in a bottle. And for those who lived through, during that time period in 1999, you'll honestly kind of just never forget about it. So lots of great memories with the Blair Witch Project. So we'll go into unboxing this release from Second Sight Films, and then we'll talk about the transfer, special features. Let's go, guys. So right off the bat, it's got a thick book, man. 184-page book. Basically every dang thing that you can think of about the Blair Witch It's got it all in here. Yeah, I honestly haven't read all of it. I just kind of skimmed through it, but I'm excited to check this book out. Also, it's got, like I said, it's a 2-disc. So here is the Blu-ray. Here is the special features. Here is the back right there. Right off the bat, guys, I also do have to mention that this is a UK release. It's a Region B disc. So if you have the hack for the Panasonic UB820 or a region-free Blu-ray player, you can watch it. But yeah, you'll be limited again because it's a Region B disc. Also, as I stated, here is Heather's notebook. Pretty cool, man. It says, was it October 16th, 1994? Yeah, right there. Oh, man. So I thought that was really cool. A nice little touch right there. And then there is the art cards, which I will try not to rip the little white strip. So give me a second, guys. So here we go. Here is the famous little poster design right there. Here is the art design, the art cover for the limited edition right there. And then here is the symbol, the sticks, the symbol for like the Blair Witch Project. So, the Blair Witch movie, what the heck's it about? In case you don't know, it's about 3 film students head into the woodlands of Maryland in search of the Blair Witch Project, a local legend that has haunted the town of Burkittsville for centuries. As part of a documentary project, they are never seen again. This footage is all that remains of that fateful excursion. I would be lying to you if I said that I think that this is like the best found footage or horror film. I don't think it is, but I do think that, again, this is one of the most impactful films that has ever been made for the film industry and for marketing. It's just crazy. But I do have to say that I really liked how it was leading up to, the students interviewing the town members. Also, there's like a theory of they actually meeting the Blair Witch. I don't know if that's true, but of course, it's just a theory, fan theory. But it was like Mary, and she's the one who has like the wooden gate. So there's that. I thought that theory was kind of interesting. But I really liked the interviews. I really liked after the 45-minute mark, the movie just goes crazy. And I just liked the realism that it just felt authentic. Again, I don't think this is the best horror film. I don't think it's the best found footage film. But at the time, this film was legit. This film was so damn good. I liked how the film made you feel there was suspense. The whole dynamic between the students, them trying to, get back to the town. And yeah, I don't know. I just really had a good experience rewatching this film, because I tried rewatching it a few years ago and I just thought it was kind of boring. And so, yeah, I think like when you watch it, when I watched it when I was in high school, I saw it with a bunch of friends and it was just a fun time. And I think I saw it like one other time after that, but then a couple years ago, I tried rewatching it. I thought it was kind of boring. And then rewatching it now with this second sight release. Yeah, I just definitely had a much better time rewatching the film. But then, like I said, like once the film students get lost, it's that sense of urgency to get back into town. Again, the continuous fighting, and yeah, I just really liked the dynamic between all three of those people. I liked how uh, it felt real in the sense of there was no like gimmick CGI or anything. It was like just students, like people lost in the woods, waking up, and there's things like next to their tents, and that seemed real. Again, no CGI, nothing crazy, like that. And I think that's how this film was pretty impactful of that, because it definitely felt like it was real, it was authentic. So yeah, again, guys, and then of course this movie has an iconic ending, that is so, it's pretty memorable. Not saying it's like the best ending, of course, but I'm just saying that it just has one of the most memorable endings to a horror film. And so yeah, I don't know, it's a good film for sure. So I am glad that this film got the release it deserves, which is done by Second Sight, who does some of the best physical media releases for films. And yeah, and this is director and producer approved. So this is like the definitive version of the Blair Witch Project, how it was meant to be seen originally. Because there's multiple cuts of this film. There's, of course, the theatrical cut, the festival cut, which both of them are in this release, taken from the high 8 videotapes and the 16 millimeter film. And then there's also the theatrical cut from the 35 millimeter transfer master. I mean, it's just crazy. There's a new audio commentary, and there is the theatrical cut. Also has the directors and producer audio commentary, and then the special feature. First of all, the Blu-ray transfer looks pretty dang good, man. I do have to say, I was shocked. I don't know how it was in the previous Blu-rays, but with this Blu-ray transfer from Second Sight Films, it looked really good. I saw the festival cut, and wow, I was floored and how good this Blu-ray looked. So bravo to Second Sight Films and everyone who worked on this release. But I do have to say that this has one of the best special features. The 2 hour and 20-minute documentary that's on disc 2 is one of the best that I have seen this year, without a doubt. And then what else is there? There is the Blair Witch Project analog horror in a digital world. That is, I want to say, 16 minutes long. Found that pretty interesting. And then there is the deleted scenes, including previously unseen video and 16 millimeter footage. And then there is the Curse of the Blair Witch, which is a, I don't think it's technically called, it's not it's another documentary, but it's basically about the characters. So it involved a lot of like professors are the family members of those characters, and that was about 40 minutes long, if I remember right. So I found that pretty interesting. And then there is the Cannes 1999 director's interview, which was like 12 minutes, I think 12, 15 minutes long. But that documentary, though, that 2 hours and 20 minutes, like, that's a very good documentary. Holy cow. I do wish that, like, the actors were involved in it. So spoiler alert, they're not in it, but it was basically literally everyone else that had to do with the Blair Witch Project. So well worth your time. It's, yeah, fantastic documentary. So yeah, that is that's the video. I talked about, did a little unboxing, talked about a little bit my experience, talked about the Blu-ray transfer audio. To my knowledge, it's still like the same audio as before, so it's a DTS Master 2.0, and I thought it was good. No complaints with that one. Yeah, I really liked the acting in this film. It was really good. And I wish that they didn't get screwed over, man. The actors with the marketing and just promoting the film and everything. Like, so yeah, I feel bad, man. I feel bad for them and everything, because they should have got, it should have been better for them, at least the experience, and put their faces to the movie and everything, man. So I just had to say that really quick, because again, I really wish that they were in the long special feature, but they're not. What they should have been, man. So anyway, I just have to say that really quick. But yeah, so that's the video. Thank you for checking it out. Hit that like and subscribe button if you do. I really appreciate it. I really want to know from you guys really quick, like, your experience with the Blair Witch Projects. What do you guys remember around that time frame? How do you like the movie? Do you think it's one of the best found footage or horror films out there? Let me know in the comment section. So thank you to all of my tier members. John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media, William Driver, and Insomniac, and guys, have a good one.